That's good. That will never be good, and that's not bad. There's no one I'd rather be than me.
And we're going to talk about a really interesting subject, which is the Buga sphere. We're going to talk about crop circles. We're going to talk about crop circles, and as well what this has to do, what crop circles have in common with the Buga sphere and the Metatron cube, and as well some other interesting information and other interesting stuff that I saw through remote viewing. Try to even comprehend this. They had access to really develop technology since the Second World War, and maybe even longer than that. And they had access to like travel through portals, be in a place, then be in another place, and all kinds of that kind of stuff. And if they had access like to that kind of technology, try to even comprehend like what they could even do with the technology that they have now access to. So it's really big, and this is just the tip of the iceberg, because there are many things that are laying on in the background and in the overall stuff. Also, there was this phenomenon that people will talk about, something about I forgot what was called, some certain projects involving like plasma technology and all of that kind of stuff. I know for a certain fact that me personally, I saw that kind of manifestation on the sky, and I was really shocked because I never saw that before. Like I was always kind of a skeptic, like I would still at the same time, even if I had the so-called spiritual awakening, even if I had the spiritual awakening, at the same time I will still be like half skeptic, and always put things at question. Like I was never, and I don't think I would ever be that kind of person that I will just be fed with everything that I see or hear and say yes, all of that is real. No, there are many things and many kinds of biased information, and also many kinds of agents that are infiltrating themselves in all kinds of projects, in all kinds of communities, and they are trying to bypass the information, because the information is the greatest tool of humanity. It is something that cannot be destroyed. It is something that it's so just like kind of a god, for an example, let me arrange my window. I forgot what I was even talking about. Lol. This happens to me sometimes when I'm trying to talk about many kinds of things, but at the same time, trying to, this is the Buga sphere. It is a mysterious metallic object that crashed near Buga, Colombia in March 2025. I'm reading right now the text generated with the AI, sparking a significant speculation and debate about its origin and nature. Researchers have observed it has a unique 3-layered structure with no visible wheels or joints, features typically associated with human-made objects. X-ray scans revealed 9 internal microspheres and a complex layer design. Some believe it might be a UFO or a message from extraterrestrials. Oh my god. From aliens. While others remain skeptical, suggesting it could be an earthbound object of unknown origin. What should I start with? And yeah. So they say this looks like something that is human made. It could be human made. Personally, my opinion, I don't think it's human made. And from what I've seen through remote viewing, this is something that kept floating through space until actually reached the earth, but it couldn't fell on the earth. It couldn't fall on the earth straightforward because it has kind of like buoyancy, kind of like floating, and that is because it's magnetism. It is the magnetism that is affecting this sphere. It has an anti-gravitational system that even when reaching on planet that works based on still the same gravitational principles, it cannot hit the ground, if that makes sense. So it will be something like a ball, like you are hitting a baseball, you know, on something, and then it's being brought back to you, and it's going something like this, like going back and then forth, and then that's how its magnetism affected the overall ground, and it will like it will be kept in the air, like floating, but it had that strong magnetism, kind of like a magnetism just like the sun, that is very strong, just like the winds from the sun, like it's going really strong, and then like the earth rejecting that magnetism and trying to like push it, but at the same time when trying to push it goes so just like those, I don't know, because like I don't know like many, I don't know, terms to refer to this. So it's like the earth would push it, like will push it away, because it has also this shield, like the earth will have also this shield outside but also inside, that makes sense, and it's like it's intertwined, and then suddenly something happened to be pulled to the ground. But this sphere has information, and if you look right in the middle, where it has this, it looks like a microchip, and it looks like it was specifically placed with information, to contain information. And intuitively now speaking, not through remote viewing, but intuitively, I feel like this could be from an entire civilization. All of the history of an entire civilization is placed right here. But this is also a specific redirected message to someone specific on the planet. So someone is on the planet, like specifically, and this is also for them specifically, because somewhere between those codes, those round codes, I feel like it's the name of that person, or what could be called an alien to us humans, because it's not human made. It's not a human that we are talking about. And also right now, changing the stuff, through remote viewing, I see like this has something that spins like really fast, so fast that is making me dizzy. Yeah, and this used to contain a specific type of technology that it isn't connected with electricity, using electricity, but it's made and created with a type of technology that is using the radiation from the space to create a form of magnetism to keep it afloat. And now I'm going to continue and actually talk about and read further this document text. It was generated by Grok. The sphere was first spotted flying over Boga before crashing and was later recovered by researchers, of course. The sphere exhibits a 3-layer structure, is made of metal and lacks visible welds or joints, which are typically seen in human-made objects. This is already read. X-ray findings. X-ray scans revealed 9 microspheres embedded with a sphere along with a complex 3-layer design. Like I said, this is ancient technology. This is not something that was made right now. Is not the type of technology that humans still even so have access to. They consider us to be like really medieval, like really they are so developed right now, and this sphere traveled from really far away. Like, you could feel like this sphere actually traveled since even the creation of the earth. This was not intended for our times. This was not intended for this time. This was intended for the first creators. This was intended for the beginning of the earth, for the beginning of the creation of the earth. And so this was not intended for us right now, or for us to wield this technology right now. And this technology is pretty ancient for them right now, and it's sitting at the base of our technology and the technology that they used at the beginning of times, the creation of biological humans. Because back then they didn't use like anything that was outside made, but would use like primordial stuff, the elements, the form of energy, the base of creation of everything that is material, the base of creation of everything that is a form of reality, that is constructing a reality. Something that contains a really like and something like electrical. I keep hearing like an electrical buzz, like buzz, you know, like it's really high, a really high pitch. And this is also connected with our form of consciousness, that people believe this to be like physical, even the reality or even the objects to be like physical and like it's static, like, but it's not. And this is connected as well with the base of the reality and of the creation of the overall us as beings. So it's really interesting. UFO speculation. Researchers, including Jose Luis Velasquez, I think, believe the sphere's design and structure are unlike anything they've encountered, leading to speculation that it might be extraterrestrial or skepticism. Not everyone is convinced, with some scientists suggesting that the sphere could be a naturally formed object or even a hoax. A physicist has expressed doubts about its alien origin, calling for rigorous scientific testing. Everything starts with testing, but at least this everyone is knowing about, and it's not some secret hidden project. So they want us to see it. This is just the beginning. The sphere's discovery has drawn comparisons to other alien discoveries, such as the recent Peruvian alien mummies, which were later revealed to be human remains. Lol. The Buga sphere continues to be a subject of ongoing investigation and debate with researchers seeking to understand its composition, origin, and potential implications. Even so, and like I said, it could be a certain percentage. It could be a certain percentage of what I saw for this to be beliefs that others have revolving this thing. So yeah, let's move to the next image. And this is the next image, the same image, but also with the hand and from a distance a little bit. I want to move a little bit more, just so as you can see, it has a perfectly round shape, and those shapes on it is just like a disc that has been like a CD, you know, that has like information imprinted on it. You see, it has those triangular shapes as well. Besides this shape, it has those triangular shapes, but as well there are other spheres drawn on this, and if you count them, we have like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So we have 10. Don't you think that's a little bit strange? Why 10? Why not, I don't know, 5, 4, I don't know. Why 10? Why 10 smaller spheres on this bigger sphere? And why those circles? And why the triangular shape? And why this like moon-like shape? As you can see, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. Those moon-like shapes, like those thin moon-like shapes, they're not perfect. Now seeing it, it makes me wonder if they could be like human made. They're not perfect. Like if you see like around here, you can see like a thin line. Like if they were like really developed aliens, why would they do like those mistakes right here? Shouldn't be like perfectly in a perfectly form. It's really weird. Let me check a little bit more. As you can see, it has those, and those lines, they look like an ocean magic symbols. Not sure, but this in the middle really looks like a memory chip. And what about those smaller holes right here? Those looks weird. Those don't look legit. Honestly, those don't look legit. But those circuits right here, they look pretty legit. And like they could contain information. And also this grain right here, it looks like it could be like, you know, like CDRs, like they contain like memory or stuff like that. But they don't look perfect. And also those triangular shapes, they do not look perfect, like perfectly shaped. I don't know why, but they do not look like they are. But they could be from an advanced alien species. Could be. There is still that possibility. That could be. But that remains to be seen. I saw what I saw, so I don't know. Could be. There is still that small percentage of things that not sure. It's interesting though, and watching it and see at the same time there is this space that is like almost perfectly calculated, almost, but at the same time it doesn't look too. But it could be from a civilization, you know, like there could still be that possibility that this could be from an alien species that is trying to send a message. There could still be that kind of possibility. Like us humans sent in the space that disk that contained like music and information about the planet, and that was intended for other beings to find it. Okay, let's just move on and read as well. I'm gonna read as well the stuff from the note, the text. So I asked something like this, like what this has in common with the Metatron's cube and the crop circles. And I answered something like this. Metatron's cube is a two-dimensional geometric figure composed of 13 equal-sized circles with lines connecting the center of each circle to the center of the other 12, forming a complex pattern. This structure is derived from the fruit of life, a sacred geometry symbol consisting of 13 circles arranged in a hexagonal pattern, which itself stems from the flower of life, a series of overlapping circles symbolizing creation and interconnectedness. Sorry. Yeah, this is also connected. So the crop circles and as well this sphere, and as well the Metatron's cube is really connected with the flower of life. So this is really interesting. This is really interesting. The symbol is named after Archangel Metatron, a figure prominent in Jewish mysticism, particularly Kabbalah, Gnosticism, and some Christian and Islamic traditions. Metatron is often described as a scribe of God, the guardian of divine wisdom, and an overseer of the flow of energy in creation. The cube is considered a holy glyph or a map of the universe, encapsulating the fundamental patterns of existence. Structure and components. 13 circles. The core of Metatron's cube consists of 13 circles with one central circle surrounded by 6 others and an outer layer of 6 more, forming a hexagonal arrangement. These circles represent the feminine principle in sacred geometry, symbolizing unity and creation. But like I said, on this sphere we have 10 spheres. We have 10 smaller spheres. But if you think this like in a more way, with the circle, with this like kind of text circle right here, it could be an 11, and with the sphere itself it could be a 12. And I feel like in a way this could be connected with this. This is a new crop circle that was recently appeared. I don't know exactly where. Anyway, so this is a picture from X, and this is a crop circle that appeared recently, so they say. And as you can see here as well, we have those spheres. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 10. Again, we have 10 smaller spheres, and as well a sphere or a circle in the middle. So that's an 11. And as well, we have the bigger circle that will make a 12. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Or is just I'm being weird right now? I don't know. But isn't that interesting? Like, this sphere appeared in March. So this sphere appeared in March, and this crop circle is really recently, like last month or something like that, or so they say. I'm not so sure. I didn't verify that source. It could not be. It could be like a circle that was made, or a hoax maybe. I don't know. I didn't verify all of those details. But it's really interesting that both the sphere, the Buga sphere from Colombia has this 10 smaller spheres, and also with the circle it's an 11, and also with overall sphere it's a 12 a number, and also this crop circle that is again 12, the number 12. I don't know, I don't intend to be weird about it or anything like that, but I feel like this is an omen for people. This is a completion. This is like a cycle that is being completed. Oh my god. Sorry for all of those mistakes. Anyways, so I feel like in a way this is like a cycle that is completed. Like we have 12 months completing and creating 1 year, and so something is being completed, and this is a sign for ourselves to see that something is being completed, and we're moving into a new stuff, into a new, I don't know, that, I mean, we are moving to something new. We are moving to something interesting. Something is being completed, and this is a sign for ourselves to see it. Remember that this sphere actually fell in Colombia, and this crop circle, I believe that is in UK. I'm not so sure. So we have those two separate events that are happening in two different places. Isn't that interesting? I think that's pretty interesting. I don't know, but try and think about this. There are basically 12 round things. We have the smaller ones that are 10 at number here as well on the Buga sphere and in the crop circle as well. And also the bigger one creating like a 12. And for me, I don't know, but they look kind of the same. And also, if you look from a distance, to this picture, you can actually see the pattern. Like if you move your head a little bit to the left, you can actually see how this is going something like this, and it's going something like this, and it looks just like the flower part in the middle, right? I don't know, but it looks just like the flower part in the middle. Like there is this flower right here. Like, it's just like a flower, I don't know. Like there is this flower right here. And it looks just like this. It looks just like this. Just like this shape right here. Okay, moving on, reading from this. And for me, it looks just like this. So let's count those spheres as well, but I think they are more at number. One in the middle, and then we have... So we have one in the middle, and then we have one in the middle, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then here the other spheres, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So we have 15. Did I count that correctly? Okay, so we have 7 in the middle and 6 in outside. Honestly, if the Metatron cube, sorry, could be a completion of the whole dimensions and layers that exist, that means that we are at the 12. If that makes sense. And we still have some way to go. I don't know, but those things have something in the common. I'm not so sure about it, and it's like something that I can't put my finger on, but those things have something in the common. This crop circle, this sphere, and as well the Metatron's cube, all of those three, they have something in the common. And if is anyone out there that sees this and want to I don't know, share anything that maybe is going through their mind about this and what they could actually have in common, I feel like those have something in common. And also this is connected and related to the base of reality and creation. Like this is ancient. You feel this? This is ancient. And it's also connected to the sun. It's something connected with the energy of the sun. It's something connected with the sun. I don't know what, but it's connected with the sun. Yeah. Anyways, and also we have this image. Just a moment. Also we have this image. So this is a representation as well of the things from the sphere. Again, we have the memory chip right here in the middle. We have the light language right here surrounding it, because I don't know, I see it as an light language form. And we have the light language right here in the middle, and as well we have those triangular shapes right here, and those spheres that it's in the middle of them, but also in those half moon stuff, we have those spheres. And also we have the larger sphere that is containing all of this. So it's containing all of this inside it. Yeah, really interesting. I feel like it's something, but I can't put my finger yet on it. Like it's something, some kind of information, but I can't put my finger on it. Let's read further from the text about the Metatron's cube. So it says here 13 circles. The core of Metatron's cube consists of 13 circles with 13 circles? What? But here I think we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, that's right, 13. Why did I say 15? What? I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, reading further from this. So 13 circles. The core of Metatron's cube consists of 13 circles with one certain circle surrounded by 6 others and an outer layer of 6 more, forming a hexagonal arrangement. These circles represent the feminine principle in sacred geometry, symbolizing unity and creation. Connecting lines. Straight lines connect the center of each circle to every other circle, creating a network of 78 lines. These lines symbolize the masculine principle, representing structure and direction. The interplay of circles, feminine, and lines, masculine, illustrates the balance and harmony of opposites energies. Sorry. Platonic solids. Within Metatron's cube, all 5 Platonic solids geometric shapes with equal faces, edges, and angles are contained. These are tetrahedron, fire, 4 triangular faces symbolizing balance and energy, hexahedron cube, earth, 6. Oh my god! See what I was talking about earlier? The elements, like they were using the elements. So, like, this is the connection between those. Does this make sense? Like, earlier I was talking about how they actually created from all of this energy and the base of reality and the plasmatic structure of, I don't know, the soul itself and the creation of reality itself and how everything is liquid. And I was talking basically about the elements, and right now we have the elements. Okay, that's interesting. So those elements are connected with the Metatron's cube. So I'm reading that again for everyone that is interested in this, hearing this. Platonic solids. Within Metatron's cube, all 5 Platonic solids geometric shapes with equal faces, edges, and angles are contained. These are tetrahedron, fire, 4 triangular faces symbolizing balance and energy, hexahedron cube, earth, 6 squares faces representing stability and grounding, octahedron, air, 8 triangular faces symbolizing fluidity and lightness, icosahedron. Let's hope I won't invoke anything. No, it's just me reading this stuff. Water, 20 triangular faces representing flow and adaptability, dodecahedron, ether, 12 pentagonal faces. So this is where it becomes interesting. dodecahedron ether. 12 pentagonal faces associated with the cosmos or divine spirit. These solids are considered the building blocks of the universe, as they are believed to underlie all physical matter from DNA to galaxies. Did you hear what I just said? Like, just, I think I rubbed off my lipstick. Oh my god. I'm sweaty right now. This is the pattern. This is basically the pattern of the creation. This is basically the pattern of the creation of the overall basic creation of the reality and stuff. And I'm gonna continue to read this text, and as well as a reminder, because this is why I was a little bit in shock. I copy and pasted this text, and I tried to generate this text, like I said, to find the connections between those stuff using Grok. I didn't read this. I didn't actually read this text before reading, like, in this live stream. Everything that I said earlier at the beginning of this live stream, everything I said earlier at the beginning of opening those pictures with that sphere and the Metatron's cube and all of this kind of stuff, I said it from remote viewing and everything that I saw, the intuitive info as well. But honestly, I didn't read this text before copy and paste it. When I started reading this text on the live stream was the first time for me reading it. So it's really interesting that all of those elements are connected, and they were using this as a form of technology. So I'm gonna read not exactly from the beginning of this text. I'm gonna read from from the notepad, not from the beginning, but from where I left it. So about the Metatron's cube, like it says here, all 5 platonic solid geometric shapes with equal faces, edges, and angles are contained. And then it says basically which are which. For example, hexahedron cube Earth is 6 square faces representing stability and grounding, and etc. And then I've come to this dodecahedron ether, 12 pentagonal faces associated with the cosmos or divine spirit. These solids are considered the building blocks of the universe, as they are believed to underlie all physical matter from DNA to galaxies. It is what it is. It is basically just it. And I'm also gonna write a message in the chat. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. Origins. No. 3-dimensional form. While typically depicted in 2 dimensions, Metatron's cube can be visualized in 3 dimensions as a Merkaba, a star tetrahedron formed by 2 interlocking pyramids, symbolizing a vehicle of light or spiritual ascension. Okay, interesting. Origins and historical context. The exact origins of Metatron's cube are unclear, but it is deeply tied to ancient sacred geometry and mystical traditions. Its roots can be traced to Jewish mysticism, in which Metatron's cube is associated with the Kabbalistic tree of life, where Metatron oversees the flow of divine energy from the crown. The flow of divine energy from the crown Keter to the rest of creation. The symbol appears in medieval Kabbalistic writings, though it gained preeminence in modern esoteric movements. Ancient civilizations. The flower of life, from which Metatron's cube is derived, appears in ancient Egyptian. So it appears in ancient Egyptian, Sumerian, and Greek art, suggesting a universal recognition of these geometric patterns. The Platonic solids named after the Greek philosopher Plato were studied for their connection to the elements and the cosmos. Archangel Metatron. In Jewish tradition, Metatron is linked to the biblical figure Enoch, who was transformed into an angel after being taken by God. In Kabbalistic texts, Metatron is the prince of the face, or the celestial scribe, associated with divine order and creation. The cube is seen as a tool through which Metatron channels divine energy. So, creation, huh? Yeah, just what I said earlier. All of this is sitting, all of this, including those crop circles, they are sitting at the base of the creation of realities, of the physicality. This is just a reminder for us. Okay, so where I was. There is no definitive evidence that Leonardo Pisano Fibonacci discovered Metatron's cube, as some claim, but the symbol's geometric precision aligns with mathematical principles, like the Fibonacci sequence, which describes patterns in nature. So, Fibonacci sequence, huh? That's cool. Spiritual and symbolic meanings. Metatron's cube is rich with spiritual significance, often described as a blueprint of creation and a tool for spiritual growth. Key meanings include blueprint of the universe. The cube is believed to contain all geometric shapes found in nature, from DNA to snowflakes to galaxies, representing the underlying patterns of creation. It symbolizes the interconnectedness of all life and the divine order of the cosmos. Balance and harmony. The interplay of feminine circles and masculine lines, energies within the cube symbolize balance and unity. It reflects the harmony of opposites and the interconnected flow of energy between heaven and earth. Spiritual protection. Metatron's cube is considered a powerful protective symbol, often used as a glyph to ward off negative energies or entities. It is drawn, worn, or placed in spaces to create a shield of divine energy, healing, and transformation. The cube is used in meditation and energy work to clear negative thoughts, align chakras, and promote spiritual healing. Its spinning motion, visualized clockwise, is said to dispel unwanted energy and attract positivity. Didn't I said earlier at the beginning of this live stream about that sphere that was spinning so hard that was making me dizzy? Interesting. Connection to higher consciousness. Meditating on Metatron's cube is believed to facilitate access to divine wisdom, higher states of awareness, and the guidance of Archangel Metatron. It serves as a portal to understanding one's place in the universe. Okay. Manifestation. Practitioners use a cube to focus intention and manifest desires, viewing it as a map to align personal goals with universal energy. Yeah, but that could be more like a tool to create material things, like in realities. Practical uses. Metatron's cube is widely used in spiritual practices, art, and decor. Common applications include meditation and visualization, focus on the cube during meditation, and blah blah blah. Place an image of the cube in front of you or imagine it surrounding your body to create a sacred space. Energy work and crystal grids, blah blah blah, to amplify the energy. Jewelry and art, string art and crafts, UFO and esoteric theories. Some associate the link Metatron's cube to unidentified aerial phenomena, sightings describing a cube within a sphere as a symbol of cosmic cycles or extraterrestrial technology. Interesting. What they could have in common? Metatron's cube and the sun. Sacred geometry and cosmic order. Metatron's cube is a sacred geometric symbol composed of 13 circles connected by lines believed to represent the blueprint of the universe and the interconnectedness of all life. The sun, in many spiritual traditions, symbolizes the source of life, divine energy, and the center of creation. The 13 circles in Metatron's cube are life, divine energy, and the center of creation. The 13 circles in Metatron's cube are sometimes linked to the sun, surrounded by the 12 zodiac signs or celestial bodies. Okay, interesting. Sorry. Reflecting a cosmic cycle centered around the radiant core, much like the sun's role in our solar system. Okay. Symbolic representation. In some esoteric interpretations, the central circle of Metatron's cube is associated with the sun, representing divine light or the source of creation. The hexagonal arrangement of the surrounding circles mirrors the sun's influence over the planets, symbolizing harmony and balance in the cosmos. Just a moment. Frequency and energy. The sun emits frequencies that influence Earth's tides and biological system, and Metatron's cube is believed to vibrate at a high frequency, promoting spiritual ascension and alignment with universal energy. This shared theme of radiating energy connects the two as symbols of life-giving forces. Metatron's cube and the pattern of creation of reality. Blueprint of creation. Metatron's cube is often described as a map of creation containing the 5 Platonic solids: tetrahedron, hexahedron, octahedron, icosahedron, dodecahedron, which are considered the building blocks of the universe. These solids correspond to the classical elements: fire, earth, air, water, and ether, representing the fundamental patterns that form physical reality from DNA to galaxies. Interconnectedness. The lines and circles in Metatron's cube symbolize the flow of energy between the divine and physical realms, illustrating how reality is woven together. This aligns with the concept of the pattern of creation, where sacred geometry is seen as underlying structure of existence, connecting all aspects of life. Fruit and flower of life. Metatron's cube is derived from the fruit of life, 13 circles, and the flower of life, 61 overlapping circles, which are believed to encode the secrets of creation and the structure of reality. These patterns are thought to represent the stages of creation and the unity of all things, mirroring the idea that reality is a harmonious interconnected system. Okay. The connection between Metatron's cube and crop circles. Geometric patterns. Crop circles, particularly those featuring complex geometry designs, are often linked to Metatron's cube due to their similarity to sacred geometry. Notable examples include the Metatron's cube crop circle reported at Clay Hill, Wiltshire, UK on July 18, 2017, which featured 18 triangles within 18 circles and another at Shug Hill on August 1st, 2007, interpreted as symbolizing celestial events like the Venus-Sun conjunction. Sorry. Speculative origins. Some theories suggest crop circles are messages from extraterrestrial beings, higher intelligence, or natural forces, using sacred geometry to communicate universal truths. The appearance of Metatron's cube in crop circles is seen by some as evidence of a divine or extraterrestrial blueprint reflecting the same pattern found in the cube. Symbolic interpretation. The precision and symmetry of Metatron's cube in crop circles are interpreted as representations of cosmic harmony and the interconnectedness of life, aligning with the cube's role as a symbol of creation. Some sources note that the crop circles, like Metatron's cube, may encode mathematical or astronomical information such as celestial alignments or cycles. Yeah, just what I was talking about earlier. Metatron's cube and the Bugasphere. The Bugasphere context. The Bugasphere refers to a metallic object reportedly found in Colombia in March 2025, described as a UFO with a complex internal structure, 3 layers of metal, 18 microspheres, and a central chip, and symbols resembling ancient scripts. Some posts on X connect the Bugasphere to Metatron's cube, suggesting its spherical shape and internal geometrical arrangement echo the cube's structure. Cube within a sphere. The Bugasphere is described as a sphere containing geometrical elements, which some compare to the concept of a cube within a sphere, mentioned in UFO sighting and crop circles. Metatron's cube, when viewed in 3 dimensions, can be visualized as a structure fitting within a sphere, with its 13 circles or spheres representing a cosmic framework. This connection is speculative but draws on the shared theme of geometric precision. Yeah. Symbolic resonance. The Bugasphere symbols and non-random internal structure are linked to the intricate patterns of Metatron's cube, which is believed to encode divine knowledge. Cube within a sphere phenomenon. UFO sightings, such as those reported by pilots and discussed in recent hearings, describe objects like a cube within a sphere. This imagery resonates with Metatron's cube, particularly its 3-dimensional form, which can be visualized as a geometric structure encased in a sphere. Just like the Merkaba or stellated dodecahedron, suggesting it represents a cosmic cycle or divine technology. The cube structure is seen as a bridge between physical and divine realms, paralleling theories that UFOs might transcend conventional space-time. Cosmic and divine connection. Each is linked to the idea of a universal order or divine intelligence. The sun represents life-giving energy. The divine blueprint. Crop circles are seen as messages from higher intelligence. The Bugasphere is expected to be extraterrestrial, and UFOs are often tied to advanced beings or consciousness. Crop circles, the Bugasphere, and UFOs are frequently tied to extraterrestrial theories, with Metatron's cube serving as a simple bridge to these ideas due to its appearance in crop circles and its association with cosmic knowledge. Yeah, just another thing. Okay, now I'm gonna close this notepad, this text. Really interesting, and this is just a confirmation of the things that I already said at the beginning of the live stream. This has been like really interesting, and the findings. And now I'm going to play a small video that I hope I'm not going to get a copyright strike on Twitch or on YouTube. let's just hope that everything's going to be alright. I'm going to lower the sound in the OBS as much as I can, hoping to not get a copyright strike. Basically it will also have like subtitles and everything else. I really like this shape. This looks really awesome. This I don't know why, but this looks really awesome with all of the shapes, and also this that looks just like light language. So I'm gonna play that video, and like I said, let's hope that everything is going to be all right with all of this. And even if I get that just doesn't matter that much, because even so I don't have many followers, I don't have like anything to lose that much. This is also text from X, which says basically what is seen here. Buga Sphere on Sunday, March 2, 2025 to witness in Buga, Colombia, independently recorded videos of a metallic sphere moving at high speeds before experiencing what appears to be an electrical discharge when passing near high voltage power lines. The sphere has strange characteristics, including the ability to change mass. It first weighed 2 kilograms when handed over to be analyzed. It weighed 10 kilograms. Later, it weighed only 6 kilograms. It's really interesting. So it's also changing its composition, its weight. Really interesting. Okay, so now I'm going to play the video, and like I said, let's hope that everything will be just alright. Like I said, I'm gonna let the sound really low, because we also have YouTube streaming at the same time, and I really don't want anything to happen. So basically, let me replay it. So this guy performed a series of tests on the sphere. You can be clearly seen from the video, like you can clearly see from the video. Let me go back a little bit. You can clearly see from the video that it has that tendency to, like, it's the first time for me seeing this video, and you can clearly see from the video that it has this tendency to, like, buoyant. I don't know if I said that right, but it's like bouncy in a way because of its magnetism, and also with the overall the overall I don't know thing with the air and everything it's surrounding. You can see a dense layer surrounding the white outline, which indicates that it is very thick in gray tones. What is this? So it has something inside it? Like, what could this actually be? This is really weird. This looks really weird. Lower density and other less dense material can be seen, which would confirm that the sphere is not hollow and would explain its unusual weight. So this sphere actually has the capability to weigh more or less, and at the same time it has something inside it that makes it like okay, they should crack it open then and see what's inside. That's the most logical thing that they should do, right? Like, it has a what? What are those round shape things inside it? Let's count them. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it has many more spheres, microspheres. So it has microspheres inside it, but they are it has microspheres inside it, but they are at a different number than the spheres that are on the outside. Yeah, USB. Huh. Vinyl would be the last things, tens perhaps, and which is non-invasive. You know what bugs me? I don't understand how they could actually touch that thing with their hands and with no equipment. If that thing was actually something coming from space, even if it was like alien technology or not, shouldn't they have been equipped with special stuff, special costume, like anti-radiation and all of that kind of stuff? Like, shouldn't they have done that in the first place? Oops, sorry. That looks just like Venus. That looks just like the planet Venus with its rings around it. So this could be from Venus. And those guys, even so, like, even if this could be like alien technology or not, coming from space, like, nobody should have touched that with no equipment, you know. That is what's bugging me. Yeah, maybe they'll get, I don't know, it will be like Superman, something like that. I don't know. But maybe they already tested it with radioactive equipment to see if it's really super radioactive. But I saw some pictures on the internet that I forgot to save as well, in which basically that sphere was placed again on the grass or something like that, or it was found. Sorry. So as you can see in this picture right here, no, sorry, this picture, it is sitting on this grass, and later that grass was found to actually die, and that grass that is surrounding this wall, this sphere that is sitting right here, it did go like yellow and brownish, like it all the grass surrounding it just died. And so they said something like it was radioactive. Yeah, okay, but why did they touch it with like hands like that? I know somebody who will do the same. My husband, Klepsy. He will be the same, seeing some alien technology full of radioactivity, you know, and he'll be something like, oh my god, what is this? Let's have fun, you know, with this. And he will be something like that. I'd always be the type of person telling him, you know, like, don't touch it, it might be like, it's not okay, and don't do that. And he'll be like, it doesn't matter, it's going to be alright, it's going to be fine. Yeah, but some things you just don't need to actually fuck with it or play with, especially if they're like not like exactly maybe alien technology or not, but it's something that is unknown. So if it is unknown, and if it is like unknown origin and is coming from space, clearly it's going to have like radioactivity. Like it's going to be having like radiation on it or around it. I don't know. Alien spaceships use some kind of extremely electromagnetic engine that hurts biological beings when it's on. What? Alien spaceships use some kind of extremely electromagnetic engine. I don't understand what you're saying. Maybe not all of them. Maybe they have. Maybe some of them have this. Like, imagine even if you stay too much in the sun. Like, even if the sun couldn't like fry you directly. Even so, it could still like affect you from many points of view. So. Metals. What if there's something inside it, something like from the movie Alien, you know, and there are small like alien babies inside it, and once cracked open, all of this will just go into human bellies and place their eggs inside it. Lol. What? Wait a second, I must see that again. Look how it's floating. Look like it goes like having no issue in this world. Like look at me, I'm just a sphere floating. I'm innocent, but I'm radioactive, and don't touch me with bare hands. But that's just what they're going to do. So maybe then humans will have a reason to finally come together. Yeah, that's true. Fragmentation in the images. Look how interesting looks inside. Like, those guys should try and crack that open. They should try and crack that open. It's just like those from the Skinwalker range, you know? Those from the Skinwalker range and they are something like, don't dig. If you dig, something bad is going to happen. And there will be something like, they should dig. They should try and dig and see what is going to happen. You know? Like, start digging already and see what's going to happen. And the doctor is something like, I never seen something like like a sphere like this. Yeah, but I don't know, shouldn't like a researcher do this? Like any doctor that is in X-ray did this? Like, shouldn't they have picked someone better suited for this? I know that they're going to say something like it was just a surveillance system from another government. Like, it's just another something, just put it under the rug, you know. This doesn't matter. It's just a sphere, and people are going to be like, oh, it's just a sphere, whatever. It's just another sphere. Like they're seeing this every day. Like I said earlier in my live stream, it is this indifference, you know, that people are having, like, because they are too focused on their daily life and all of that kind of stuff. They either have too many problems over their head or stuff like that, and they do not care about this. And something like, yeah, whatever, aliens, spheres, like unknown technology, whatever. Yeah, true. So if they were to try and open this, there could be two possibilities. One, what if the material that is this sphere made of could not actually be like open? What if there is but from what I've read, it is metal made, so could maybe like be opened, cracked open, and then it should be contained in something, and then see what's going on. It's going to be just like in that alien movie. It's going to crack the sphere. It's going to crack the sphere, and little aliens are going to come out from that sphere and go inside the researchers' bellies and stomach, and they're going to place their eggs. Cool movie. So this is their problem. This is their issue. This is the issue that it like it has no like nothing that connects it, like wheels or joints or anything like that. That is their issue. Sorry. Like they have bigger issues. That sphere might have little aliens coming out of it, but maybe not. Like I said in my live stream, could be something connected with a Metatron's cube, or maybe with the crop circles and all of that kind of stuff. So that depends. Either find my text or go shopping for stuff I don't need. Some advanced materials can change the molecular status, and you can place your hand or objects through them. Yeah, that's something. Could be something. Don't things are simple. Worst case scenario, people die. Best case, humanity finally accepts globally that aliens exist. True. That's true. I want that sphere. If I had that sphere, I would place it contained in something, and you know, on the wall for everyone to sit. Like, I will make a museum with all kinds of alien spheres. Look how it's floating. Like, look how it's coming from the sky, how it's floating, like. Yeah, that's it. That's the video. I want to see a little bit more. Oh, it's... At first it looks like it's coming straight up from the sky, but at the same time it looks like it's fighting with the gravity, you know, especially when it's landing. Like this could be, I'm gonna close this right now because that's it with those. This could be also something that have been like man-made and is also part of the secret governmental projects connecting the you know, like the airplanes and everything else, and also the spaceships. But this could also be connected with the drones and those things that people were like filming it. Yeah, it's really interesting. Yeah, I thought it only landed because it was zapped with electricity. Yeah, but it was zapped with electricity. It hit, from what I've read. It just a second. It says right here, independently recorded videos of a metallic sphere moving at high speeds before experiencing what appears to be an electrical discharge when passing near high voltage power lines. So it came like near power lines, and then because of that, maybe. It could be like there are many possibilities of what this could be. Anyhow, I wouldn't be so surprised if suddenly they will come and say something like, and place this under the rug and say something like, yeah, this is just a drone, this is something that is human made, or I don't know, something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if they were to do that, because they are doing this all the time, so nothing new to that. What is this? Clipsy. So it's a post. Tonics count. The bizarre sphere was recorded flying over the town of Uga in the western part of County March before landing and being confiscated. The orb, which reportedly weighed about 4.5 pounds, I don't know how much that is in kilograms, so 4.5 pounds in kilograms, so that's 2 kilograms, okay, and was cold to the touch when found, had etched into a series of ancient looking symbols including runes and characters from the Ogham and Mesopotamian writing systems. Was cold to the touch. Of course it was cold to the touch when found. It's coming from the sky. Jesus. It was flying, you know, it was coming from the sky. Of course it was cold. And also from the space. But wait a second, if it were to come from the space, like, it should be hot in the beginning from the atmosphere, and then when hitting ground it should be cold, but not that cold, you know, it should be a little bit warm, especially when a meteorite, I guess, is falling. When a meteorite is falling from the sky, like, shouldn't it be hot to the touch? Yeah. That's something interesting. What about this? Is this the video from... So this is the video from with the sphere. But this doesn't look like it was coming straight from the sky, like falling. Like this was floating. This was moving. This was alive. This is alive. What if that is a form of consciousness? Wait a second, I must... Just wait a second, let me play this. Just a moment. I want to... play this video. Just a second. I want to play this video on this live stream. So let me save it in the... Where is the folder? I'm gonna place it here. Just a second. Okay, so we have the video with the sphere. Again, I'm not going to play it with the sound just for the copyright stuff. Let me make it a little bit smaller. Rearrange it a little bit. Okay, this should be good. I think everything is from consciousness to an extent. I bet it's on a remote tech of consciousness. Astro. Let's play this video and see what this is about. It's floating. Like, it can clearly be seen that this thing is moving, and it's moving straight forward. Like, if this were to fall from the sky, it will just basically just go down like this. Like, go down. If it had like a trajectory coming from the sky, no? I don't know. Like, could it? Could this thing, if it were to fall from the sky, keep going in a straight line? Like, look at it, it's just fucking floating. It's floating over the city. It's basically like hovering over the city. What the fuck? This is not just any kind of object. That is... You can clearly see it like floating. You can clearly see it floating above the city. That's not just random. Sorry, but that's not just random. Just random. That's not... No. That's not just a random object falling from the sky like a meteorite or something like that. No. That's clearly either something human made, like a governmental project, or alien technology. It's just floating over the city. You can clearly see it. And it keep going, you know? It is like it's relaxed, you know, like it's chill. It's just a chill sphere. And now bam, something happened and it's falling. See? Why the sphere didn't did this, like falling directly since the beginning? Like, why this thing kept going in a straight line and just going like this and floating above the city? If it were something to like fall directly from the sky, it will just fall, just like in this part of the video that is already starting to fall. You can clearly see it. Here it start falling. So right here, as you can see, right here, it's floating, it's going, it's floating, as you can see right here. It keeps going, keeps floating. It keeps floating, and then suddenly it starts falling. See? Poof. And it's down. So something happened to it that made it to like fall. It got disconnected. Yeah, people are focused on non-important things rather than those things to ask questions. Let's rewatch this because I still can't believe it. Like, it can clearly be seen. Like, it's floating and it's going and it's just traveling. You can clearly see that it's traveling. It's traveling, and then suddenly just fall. See, it keeps going. It's just like it did turns. Like it did turns, and then suddenly it goes down, like boom. Why so close to the city? It's like it's observing? Surveillance, maybe? No, it's falling. Oh. And it's down. Yeah, really interesting. It could be lots of things. It could be human-made technology testing for spaceships. It could be lots of things.